I think that's the last time we'll see the owner in the Sky Pod, when Adil Rashid takes 3 wickets in 5 balls. But they needed those wickets. They were under severe pressure from Marshall and Rickleton, and that scoreboard now just looks a little more manageable. If they can get rid of Brook maybe and Lawrence cheaply, then you start to open up the door to that lower order. Brook crunches one into his foot off the inside edge. It's 114 for 3.
It's amazing how different the surface looks when you get some new batters to the crease. Marsh and Rickleton, brilliant partnership of 111. But all of a sudden, 2 new batters, even as highly skilled as Harry Brook is, come in, and it's just not easy to walk out and find the middle of the bat straight away. Bowlers rather, can execute their length. Seems to be enough hold in the surface, enough movement.
Yeah, that bit of control coming on the back of Rashid's 3 wickets, and Jordan, decent figures for him. And Marcus Stoinis probably, although Brook clearly is an extremely destructive player, probably thankful that he's seen the back of Mitch Marsh. Looking at the field, they're going to have that offside field right. Mid-off is deep. Cover very square. I might be tempted to have that a little straighter for Harry Brook, whose special shot is over extra cover really. He's more likely to go straighter over extra cover than square.
Think back to the game that we did the other night at Lords. A surface that just provided enough assistance to the bowlers. And we chatted to Sonny Baker post-game. He talked about holding his length and holding his length. That's what Marcus Stoinis will be trying to do here. Try and create an opportunity through building pressure.
Smart batting. He just looked up and saw where the field was. 2 men inside the circle behind square. It's quite a delicate shot from Dan Lawrence, but it brings 4.
Used the pace beautifully. His 3rd up inside the circle. Just knows that if he beats that gap, he gets 4. Luke Wood was a yard or so in off the circle, trying to stop one, trying to put pressure on. And straight away, that forces a field change.
Yeah, it's Wood who drops back now onto the boundary. So for Lawrence, the option is maybe to go straight now over mid-off if Stoinis gives him the opportunity. Actually very deep into his crease then. Brook yet to get going, it won't be long.
It's the natural skill that he has to find the middle of the bat consistently. Yes, he's got all the innovation, the scoops and the reverses, but his ability to manipulate the ball around the ground is second to none.
It's a good Yorker from Stoinis.
Very wristy player, uses his hands, backs his eye.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't he? You say he uses his hands, but not seen many players who stand there with their hands so still. There's no rhythm he gets from his hands, and yet hits it beautifully, but not on this occasion, because it's Stoinis who disrupts Harry Brook's stumps, looking to swing it away leg side when really his best shot is to the offside, and he is bowled cheaply today.
Length from Stoinis. It's the top of the stumps. Harry Brook looking to target that leg side, that short boundary with the breeze. Just couldn't find the middle of the bat. He goes for 3. It's 120 for 4 after 70 balls.
4 for 9 in 15 balls. The Sunrisers have lost after that wonderful start. 111 for the first wicket, but now 120 for 4. And some big guns have gone. Marsh, Rickleton, Brook, and now Crawley, and now Brook. Alsop played pretty well the other evening, and he joins Dan Lawrence.
Last 4 balls from Adil Rashid. Was a hat-trick ball. Almost chopped onto the stumps from Dan Lawrence. I just love Adil Rashid's ability to take all the pace off the ball.
No!
Force a batter to make the pace in front of the wicket. You're saying to them, we're not going to give you pace to work with. And often what the tendency is as a batter, when you see the ball go up out of the hand, you grip the bat tighter, you naturally want to drag it to the leg side. Well, that's a touch of class. This one was pushed through. Uses the pace perfectly.
Yeah, really good from Dan Lawrence. You don't really expect that quicker ball from Rashid, but pushed out of the front of the hand. And he just guided it away. The second boundary now that he's hit behind square on the offside. Rashid's got 2 balls left. Outstanding figures of 3 for 17. Yeah. He's given that runs. I think he has. Not sure Adil Rashid's that happy.
They're never happy. They're never happy bowlers. Might have done everyone. Chris Jordan, you see him? Watch him move. He takes a little side step to try and cover if Lawrence gets any bat on it. It's the downside of being a good fielder. You anticipate and sometimes you get it wrong.
Yeah, there are few better than Chris Jordan. Who is in the game again there at extra cover, but that finishes Adil Rashid. Great figures, 3 for 21 from 20, 128 for 4 with 25 balls left.
Very nicely done by Adil Rashid against his former franchise. He spent so much time at Northern Superchargers and of course has spent so much time at this ground. Picked up 3 today and he got 2 in 2. There was a little phase which has just halted the scoring from the Sunriser'S Leeds. Those are the 2 in 2. Nice easy catch for Miller to complete those 3 wickets for Adil Rashid. Really good acquisition for Southern Brave. Right, Stoinis now. Lots of space on the leg side. Now it's into a gap. Stoinis is coming off a very successful campaign at MLC with the ball. He was excellent.
An immediate shout at 2 there from Lawrence. He knew straight away that he'd got it in the gap. I think just getting back to Adil Rashid, it's a point of difference, isn't he? He's made the difference in this game. How many times he's done that for England? You know, bish bash bosh, the ball's flying everywhere, and then he comes on and changes the momentum of the game. Magician.
Early on, he was always looking to go leg side there. Moved across his stumps early. Dan Lawrence, very experienced in franchise cricket. Played for the Power Royals in the S820 and made a big difference for them with the bat. Might have a little say with the ball later on, but with the bat, he can be really destructive.
He's having a good year overall, even for Surrey and domestically he's having a really good year. So he was picked in the England team originally as a sort of spin specialist. He was so good against spin, and it's interesting watching him there against Adil Rashid. Rash very rarely gets scored that sort of delicate shot past short third, so obviously can play spin bowling really well.
Tom Alsop, 30 years of age, comes over from Trent Rockets. For Sussex in the Blast this year. In those 12 matches, scored just over 200 runs. Strike rate of just under 130. And gets away straight away. A couple of runs. David Miller does well on the boundary. You spoke about this crowd earlier on and how they're a little quiet in the beginning of the day.
Yeah, now we've got an orange Mexican wave. I did say at the start here, it's usually quiet, and then the warm up as the day goes on. And that Western Terrace just starting to warm up.
That's the way to start things off for your new franchise. What a shot by Alsop. 80 gone, 139 on the ball.